You wake up, check your phone, scroll, feel nothing. 1,000 years ago, a man woke to frost on his breath. He knew, instantly, whether he would eat that day, whether his children would survive the winter, whether enemies were coming. He was terrified, but he was never confused. You have everything he didn't. Food, warmth, safety, and yet you feel hollow. The Vikings would look at you and see a ghost, a man with no enemy to fight, no storm to weather, no reason to be sharp. By the end of this, you'll understand the one thing they knew that you've forgotten, the thing that made them impossible to break. There's a story, not written in any saga, passed down in whispers. A young Viking, barely a man, was assigned watch duty. His first. The village slept behind him. His father, his brothers, his mother. It was deep winter, the kind of cold that turns breath to ice. It makes your bones ache. He was exhausted. They'd been at sea for weeks. His eyes burned. Just for a moment, he thought. Just close them for a heartbeat. He woke to screaming. The raiders came in silence. No one saw them. No one warned the village. By the time he opened his eyes, 3 longhouses were burning. His mother, gone. His failure wasn't weakness. It was something worse. He forgot what was at stake. You are that sentry. But your enemy doesn't carry axes. It carries notifications, dopamine, comfort. You aren't guarding a village. You're guarding your potential, your future, your self-respect. And you keep falling asleep. Not literally, but every time you choose the scroll over the work, the comfort over the cold shower, the distraction over the discipline, you are letting the raiders in. And here is the part that makes it worse. There is no burning village to wake you up. No screaming. No immediate consequence. Just a slow erosion. A quiet collapse. You feel lost because you have no enemy worth your attention. No stakes. No reason to stay awake. The Vikings never had that problem. They lived on the edge of ruin. Every single day. And that's exactly what made them whole. The world wants you weak, distracted, comfortable. We are building something different here. A brotherhood of men who choose the cold, who stay awake. If you're ready to leave comfort behind, subscribe now. Join the shield wall. Now, here is the first law. Law 1. Find your winter. The Vikings didn't need motivation. They had winter. Real winter. The kind that kills you if you're soft. You need to create your own winter. A consequence. A stake. Something that forces you awake. Maybe it's a fitness goal that terrifies you. Maybe it's a business that could ruin you. Maybe it's a commitment you can't break without shame. Find something that makes comfort dangerous. Because comfort is the real enemy. Not failure. Comfort. Law 2. Suffer small to avoid suffering large. Every morning, a Viking chose small suffering. Cold water. Hard labor. Hunger before the feast. Not because you love pain. Because he knew if you avoid small suffering, life delivers massive suffering. You skip the gym. Your body rots. You avoid the hard conversation. Your relationships collapse. You run from discomfort, and discomfort chases you down with interest. The Vikings knew this. They chose their suffering. Cold showers, fasting, early mornings, hard work. These aren't punishments. They're vaccines. Small doses of pain to prevent the plague. Law 3. Die before you die. This was their secret. Vikings didn't fear death because they practiced it. Every raid, every winter, every storm. They imagined themselves already dead. Already at the bottom of the sea. Already buried in frozen ground. And then they asked, if I'm already dead, what do I have to lose? It made them fearless. You need to do the same. Imagine your future self looking back, disappointed, seeing all the potential you wasted because you were afraid. That future is already written, unless you choose differently today. Die to your old self. Now, before life forces you to. The Viking didn't need a purpose handed to him. He created it every day by choosing the cold, by staying awake, by dying before he died. You have the same choice, the same enemy, the same laws. So let me ask you this. Which of these three laws is missing from your life right now? Tell me in the comments. I read them all. Because here's the truth the Vikings understood. The man who survives isn't the strongest. He's the one who refuses to sleep.